We're each going to say, let's pick 2 spots to drink bourbon, 2 spots to eat barbecue all across the state. In northern Indiana, this organization called Nelson's Golden Glow Chicken, some of the best barbecue that I've ever had. I don't know what they do to it. It started around like the Napanee, Wakarusa. Every Sunday, like in all these, they do like the fundraiser chicken. I mean, addictive. I don't know what they do to it, but like it was some of the best chicken. Like I think it's like smoked and then charred. I don't know, but phenomenal barbecue. Yeah. So that would be like my 1-1 pick for barbecue. Curious to see where you guys are eating barbecue at around the state.
I could get a 2-for-1 at Hard Truth. I'm just throwing that out there. Their barbecue is really good from downstairs, upstairs, and obviously the whiskey is second to none. If you wanted to just say stay in Nashville, there's a guy named Chris Johns, Sugar Creek Barbecue Company, just across the street, down behind the McDonald's. He's hidden. He's kind of close to the music center.
That's how I know it's good barbecue. Yeah. If you have to like go behind somewhere and like take a left turn, it's like, oh, there it is.
And I met Chris on the competition trail back in like 15. You know, he picked my brain about how to get his food truck going, and then he was originally down in Gnawbone and then moved closer into town. And I can just promise you that Chris is doing it the right way. He's one of those guys that's out there the night before getting everything on, and he's always treated me really good in there.
I love that. Brian?
I love it. So it's funny. I wish I would have got to go first, because now it's going to seem like we had planned it, because I'm going to go try to find Dave's truck, Great White Smoke, somewhere if I'm going to eat barbecue. Down in Evansville, growing up, there was a place that's near and dear to my heart that's now long gone called Wolf's Barbecue. That was around forever. And again, you know, down there, it was more about the sides, I think, than even the barbecue. But yeah, so shout out to Wolf's, long gone. But,
there we go. But people love the nostalgia, though.
Yeah, it's a real thing, you know. And as far as drinking bourbon, I'll tell you what, there are a lot of great places in Bloomington, a lot of great supporters of Hard Truth. But if you want to go sit down at someone's bar, get a wealth of information on not only whiskey, bourbon, American whiskey, but world whiskeys, cocktailing, you got to go sit at the Farm Bar in Bloomington, sit in front of Doug Spradley. That dude is a genius. He is a treasure for Bloomington. But what people don't know about Doug around here is that he goes and he trains and puts together bar programs and bartender programs around the country. People utilize him. So he is a huge guy in the industry, but on top of it, man, he's just like the nicest guy ever. So that's where I'm going to sit down and have a pour.
I love that. That's a good one.
Good food there too.
Ooh,
yeah, great food.
Okay. Dave, do you have a place that you go, like a go-to spot to grab a bourbon?
Kind of one of those guys that I just walk in and look at the back bar. I like going to a lot of places. You know, I worked at Kilroy's before there was a big overhaul, and we used to have a nice whiskey selection. But yeah, it's tough, you know, with you taking Farm off the table in Bloomington.
It's like you each like stole each other's.
I mean, there is, you know, Smokeworks has a lot. So I guess if you're going for volume, I guess maybe in selection, it's pretty good. And they do have an old hickory smoker pit in the basement. I've seen it. So it's, you know, you go to those places and sometimes you think you might be at a mass-produced place, but those guys care, you know, about the food and the whiskey. Nathan Finney was a cool guy. He tragically died in a plane crash. Finney Group, you know, he owned half the restaurants on that strip, the Tap and the Cantina. But when I met him, I was impressed with how passionate he was about the products that were going to be going into that place. So.
Yeah, I think Wolfie's does like the Broken Barrel up in Carmel.
Okay,
and they have a really good, like a really expansive whiskey selection. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm hoping if they see this and if they don't have Hard Truth, they need to have Hard Truth.
No, I think they do, and in fact, I think we've done some extensive stuff with them. That's a great bar. It's a great
selection. Good little spot, and I love the Bourbon Bar because I'm not like a diehard. Like I don't know everything, so I like it when I go in and I can like ask questions and not be made to feel dumb by like asking like what this means or whatever. I think those are like my favorite kind of places to sit down. The other one that has a ton of good whiskey, good bourbon, that's surprising, and also barbecue is, you guys know Half Liter? Sure. Like they have a huge amount of, it was a German restaurant and then it switched to like a barbecue joint, and they have a large amount of like good whiskeys, good bourbons there, which is surprising for like like a barbecue joint on the Monon Trail. So
You
those are
know,
my
it's
recs.
it's funny because you ask a couple guys like us, we're spending so much time doing our own craft that when we finally go out to eat or drink, usually it's someplace pretty damn close to home. You know what I mean? Like we're not straying too far away.
Yeah. And it's like, that's interesting too, is like when you go out to someone else's, it's like, do you want to get something different than what you like? It's like,
Yes.
oh, man, it's like, I don't want to drink bourbon or eat barbecue. I want to try something else.
Yeah, that's why when you said barbecue for the rest of your life, I died a little inside because it's that way, man. You know, with pork especially, I to the point when we're pulling it, I'm just like, if anybody's near me, I'm like, how is this? I don't even want to put it in my mouth anymore because it's just, I've kind of lost that
The taste bud there.
little bit, like the desire for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
kind
when
of
you,
bland.
I feel like that's interesting. Like, I mean, you spend so much time around it, and it's like, and like you're trying to make like minute changes or whatever, to like make it a little bit better.
Well, I'll say that's when it's special though, because when I am trying it and I get one that just grabs me too, I'm like, that's a good hit right there. That's
Yeah.
a good bite, tender.
Now you're talking. I love it. Well, hey, we're going to be out July 25th, 26th, the Bourbon and Barbecue Fest in Nashville at Hard Truth. 31 competitors coming together, a full day of live music, bourbon, barbecue, the whole 9 yards. Get your tickets at hardtruth.com. It is going to be a fun time. Gentlemen, appreciate you.
Thank you, Nate.
Today I'm joined by Chase Briscoe, a NASCAR Cup Series driver from Mitchell, Indiana, currently racing the number 19 Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. Now, Chase is a third-generation racer. He won the ARCA Racing Series Championship in 2016, was named NASCAR Truck Series Most Popular Driver in 2017, and is also, I believe, a sprint car team owner. Through it all, he's never forgotten his roots, using his platform to help put Mitchell, Indiana on the map. We were just down there. A lot of you probably saw our video where we were checking out all the cool things in Mitchell. Chase, I'm pumped to have you on the show, and I'm pumped to release this before you race at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in the Brickyard. So welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm definitely looking forward to this week and being back home again in Indiana, that's for sure.
The Indianapolis Motor Speedway is such a special place. I mean, obviously the Indy 500, but I mean, I have the original newspaper when Jeff Gordon won the OG Brickyard 400. I think it was in 96. What does the Brickyard mean to you, being from a small town in southern Indiana and now getting to race here on the biggest, one of the most famous tracks in the world?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's one of those things where every race car driver, I mean, whether you're from California or Ohio, I mean, literally anywhere in the country or even in the world, truthfully, you dream of getting to race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. But whenever you grow up in Indiana, it's like this totally different thing. I think because you just, you go there as a kid, where if you're from out of state, like you don't have it in your backyard, right? Like you're not going there the month of May, for practice days and qualifying day and obviously the Brickyard and all these things. So for me, yeah, I mean, it's a dream come true just getting to race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. But yeah, just something special about that place. Like I feel like every time I go there, I'm able to somehow find like this extra 5 or 10%